Everyone, welcome to the show. So, as I'm sure you guys are all aware, 6 years of Donald Trump's tax returns were released to the public last Friday. There were quite a few things that make you go, One big thing is that Trump had a Chinese bank account for several years. Imagine if Biden had that. During a 2020 debate, he claimed that he had closed the account before running for president. And this was in 2016. But his tax returns show that that's just another lie because his bank account appeared on his returns through the 2017 tax year. And this wasn't Trump's only foreign entanglement. His returns show he received over $55 million in gross income from more than 12 countries, including Azerbaijan, Panama, Canada, and Qatar. And in 2020, Trump had foreign tax credits on his returns for over a dozen countries, including China, Qatar, and Israel. So just as I'd like to know the full story behind Biden's potential foreign business dealings to make sure that he's making decisions for the right reasons that benefit the U.S., it's also vital that Trump's actions and his policy decisions be scrutinized. We need to make certain he didn't sell out our country to benefit one of his businesses or one of his business partners. What we do know is that Trump appears to be a total fraud. He's not this great businessman, he claims. The only time he turned a profit was when he sold off property from his father's real estate empire. He also took very questionable deductions. So, for example, Trump was paid $50,000 for a speaking gig in 2015, but he claimed over $46,000 in travel expenses for that appearance. Another example was when Trump reported income that was a little over $680,000, and it was from a company called DR Endeavor One LLC. But he reported expenses for almost the same exact dollar amount. So it reduced his tax liability to zero. It's clearly bogus because why would you waste your time? You're Donald Trump, right? You have so much on your plate, supposedly. There's so many other things going on and to do. Why would you waste your time and energy on so many business ventures that make you no money? Another red flag was the large purported loans that he gave to his adult children. Tax experts looked at this and they said, Trump could be using these so-called loans as a means to gift money to his kids, but avoid the required 40% gift tax. And it benefits his kids because they get to deduct this so-called interest that they're paying him to reduce their taxable income. The other thing that came up is probably the most damning, probably the most serious that needs to be looked into. David K. Johnston, you guys might know, he authored a book that exposed Trump's lies about his wealth. This was a long time ago. He was sued by Trump. Trump lost the lawsuit. Anyway, he was saying in looking at his tax returns and knowing what he knows about Trump and his wealth and his companies and his past, he believes that Trump fabricated something like 26 different companies in order to make up expenses fake expenses to write down his wealth, to write down his income so that he wouldn't have to pay taxes. Because we know that there were a couple of years he only paid $750. I mean, far less than a garbage collector, a teacher, a fireman, a police officer, what have you. So if that's true, that is tax fraud, and he will pay for that. That is very serious, but we got to get people on it. And the fact that they haven't looked into it already is just obscene, and it is criminal itself. So anyway, guys, I'll let you know when and if I hear more. Thanks so much for watching and listening. And please like, share, and subscribe. Please donate if you possibly can, or become a monthly supporter. Truly helps to keep the show going. Thanks again. Take care, and I'll talk with you soon.